Welcome back to the Final Pop. My name is Juan Jimenez.
And I am Alvin Ramirez, and this is our movie review for Better Man, a biopic of Robbie Williams. Now, this movie is a musical.
Weirdly enough, it
Yeah.
didn't feel like it.
It did not, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of musicals that it's so heavily dependent on music. And with this one, it tells a great story and it has nice songs with
Yeah.
it. And it's actually pretty decent songs too.
It is pretty decent
Yeah.
songs, and it's some songs I've heard over the years.
Yeah.
Never knew it was from Robbie Williams.
Yeah, I actually never heard of Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
I know he's really big in UK and everybody loves him there, but here in America, nothing. Let me start with a question, sir. What were your initial thoughts going into this movie?
I actually thought I was gonna go see a ripoff of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
The CGI.
The CG. Well, that's what I thought. I'm like, okay, well, I guess they want a monkey that sings. And all
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, okay, well, I've heard this song before.
Yeah.
And okay, this seems like it's starting to be things I've seen in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed like it was all kind of like 70s, 80s
Yeah.
kind of era. So I'm like, okay, well, has this happened before?
Yeah, and it actually is. It's a whole story of Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
From his youth to his drug addiction and when he was big and famous to even when he was older and
Yeah. And his relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
So it was
relationships.
basically the rise, the fall, and the rise of
Exactly.
Robbie Williams.
Yeah, and it's a tough movie to watch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of drugs. There's a lot of vulgar.
Yeah, vulgar.
Yeah,
You can
it's
say.
very vulgar for sure. And I mean, with that being said, it's very. I don't know.
It's very dark for what it looks to be.
Yeah, because in the trailers, it's all happy, it's all singing and
Yeah.
dancing. It's a monkey, you know. It kind of reminded me of the what's that band? The band that did the monkey song. Like they had a bunch of monkeys dance.
Oh man.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't actually.
No?
No.
What? Okay, we'll skip this part. Anyways.
This movie was very emotional. I can say.
yes. This movie was very emotional.
And it had a mixed feeling because again, I didn't know if to laugh or cry
Mm-hmm.
because it was just like this back and forth
Yeah.
of like laughing of what
What's
the
happening.
ideas of Robbie Williams and what he
Yeah.
was doing, but at the same time, like the grandma scene.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. 2 times that I actually cried was that moment
Mm-hmm.
with the grandma, and another time with his like issues with himself when he was fighting his own demons,
Yeah.
or per se. And
Which he saw other monkeys. Well, he saw
Yeah.
himself
yes,
out in the crowd, just
And-
disappointed.
yeah, exactly. Just saying like you're a disappointment. I hate you. You should die. And it's like negative talk like that.
Yeah.
Oof. And join that together with drug abuse as well is a recipe for
Yeah.
disaster.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm surprised he's alive.
Right?
Yeah, because
you
oof.
kind of want to like, okay, how did he make it through this?
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
is like the era where like therapy wasn't like anything.
yeah, so there was no
you
outlet.
either drink or
Smoke your life
smoke
away.
your life away. Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said though, anything negative about the movie that you can come up with?
Oh man,
Because
that's a thing, and this
Yeah.
is why we gave it a good score because
yeah,
the flow was amazing, right?
Yes.
It was just
and you saying the flow was perfect, right?
Yeah.
This movie was 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's a long movie.
Yeah.
But the flow was
Yeah.
awesome, right? Like it consistently kept me there.
yeah. It was good enough that I just skipped on writing notes.
Yeah.
Because there was no time
Yeah.
to write notes and like, okay.
That's
It was
true.
just a constant, like, it was a story and then like a short music score, which again, you don't feel because
Yeah.
it's part of the story. It's not like other musicals, like, for example, Joker,
Yeah.
where
Oof.
it's like you have a scene and then you cut to a music that is repeating again what just happened.
Yeah.
And then you come back. No, this is like it's so cohesive
Mm-hmm.
that it just doesn't feel like it. Literally just feels part of it, and it just keeps going.
Exactly.
It just smooths all the way through.
Yeah, and I mean, production-wise as well, it looks very good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moments, especially when it was like a stage, and
Yeah.
this one moment, it was when he was hanging from the top.
That's right, yeah.
That looks so cool.
Yeah.
And if he did that in real life,
He did.
He did.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had time to actually hear a little bit of his music.
Oh, yeah?
Like right after the theaters, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go to
Yeah.
like I'm gonna go Apple Music and see what I can hear.
It's all about YouTube Music, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sure, right.
Anyways.
But and everything, like he actually has the little album for this movie on there as well.
Oh, okay.
But I just wanted to see like when like 19. I think the first one was like 1980s or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was in chronological
It was,
order?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all the songs.
That's a
on
nice
there,
touch, then.
Yeah,
That's a
all the
very
songs
nice touch.
that played in the movie are pretty much chronologically in order.
That's actually very good. And I mean, if that was on purpose, then shout out to you, Robbie, because that is a hard thing to pull off for sure. I'm sure you wanted to use some songs from, later, but you had to stick with what you started with. Robbie Williams killed it. He actually voiced himself. I think the younger version of himself was voiced by John O'Davies. And we also have the girlfriend, the crazy one, the one that's talking a lot and just, whatever. Her name is Rachel Bano, and she plays Nicole Appleton. Again, very small part, I would say, but still necessary to have that person there.
Of course, yeah.
We also have the mom, which is played by Kate Mulvaney. I'm so sorry about the names, guys. These people are all UK.
Yeah.
So, all the names are going to be hard to say, so bear with us. Steve Perminton, he is the father of Robbie Williams, or plays the father of Robbie Williams. Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I did not like that guy.
Whoa.
Throughout the whole movie, I was rooting for him, and then when the grandma kind of says, I'm the one that told your dad to come.
Yeah.
That's where I lost all respect and all hope for that guy. And it hurt even more on that lake scene when he was just floating. That's right, remember? And he was just saying all these nasty things to him. Like, you don't have it. You don't have it. Yeah. And that was rough.
Yeah.
So.
But, hey, like, at the very end, he let him sing at his concert. One-night concert.
Yeah, that was actually nice to see. Yeah. And I think that happened, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah?
I do think so.
Okay, that's good.
Because I noticed, I went through some behind the scenes, and a lot of what Robbie Williams went through was literally, like, exactly
the same?
Exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, from the moments of him stripping for, like, guys and singing for them and dancing.
Yeah.
Like, it's a crazy story, and the fact that it's a real story, it's even more bizarre to me. And it's a really entertaining movie.
Yeah.
And I don't have much negative to say, and that is why we gave it a very high score.
One thing that you're saying that this is very entertaining, but the reason why you went to go see it is because, it was about a monkey, and we wanted to see how kind of...
It was kind of deceiving, right?
It really was deceiving because I didn't go and see it because it was like Robbie Williams. I didn't know it was Robbie Williams. And I even heard people saying, coming out of theaters, like, it's based on a true story?
Yeah.
He was real? Because if you stay long enough, you get to see these little clips from the actual Robbie Williams. And if it weren't a monkey, and me not knowing this person, I think I would have skipped this movie.
I mean, you said it on our Before the Pop podcast. Go check it out. You said it there perfectly. If this movie was presented to us as a Robbie Williams biopic, we would have skipped.
Yeah, because I don't know him.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know him.
We're not fans. We're not from the UK.
Yeah.
So, but the fact that it was a monkey, it gave us that
Yeah.
Let's go look at this.
It was good marketing,
movie.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It was good marketing.
And the CGI, I mean, it did look weird, right? Especially in the beginning. It was hard to get through.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, that kid looks a little bit uncanny. but you, like, I think 10 minutes and you kind of get used to it. And we also noticed because we're like, okay, why are people like making fun of him for being a monkey?
I actually thought they were making fun of him because he was a monkey.
Yeah.
And, it turns out he's just a dickhead. So.
All right, so let's go to scores.
All right, let's do it. So I would like you to start. Did your score change at all?
No. I gave it a 92.
Okay.
On the Before the Pop, and I believe it's going to stay there.
92%?
At 92%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to give it a little bit more, but a little bit of me tells me to give it a bit more. Because it was a good... I still think about it.
Really?
Yeah, I still think about it.
It was a great movie, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to raise my score.
Wow. You're a 90, right?
Yeah, I was at 90%. Yeah, 92 as well.
Okay.
I really, really like this movie.
Okay.
I think everybody should go to watch it. Yeah, does it have a, Monkey as a little fish hook for you guys, sure. But it's still a decent movie.
It's a good story too.
It tells a great story about Robbie Williams.
And to know it's a true story, that it's kind of hard. It's heart wrenching.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And I kind of feel bad for Robbie for kind of going through that again.
That is true. As an executive for the movie, or not executive, a producer.
Producer.
Yeah, as a producer for this movie, he did have to go through every little scene.
Yeah.
And I hope it wasn't traumatizing for him because damn, those scenes were tough to watch.
Yeah.
And for him to relive it, oof.
Yeah.
So.
And it was literally him because he had a skin suit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he did the movement of the monkey and all that.
Oh,
yeah.
Got you. All right, so 92 for me, 92 for you. Easy math today, guys. We're going to be giving Better Man a 92% for the Final Pop score.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
I'm very happy with that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go to our website at thefinalpop.com where you can review Better Man as well.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at thefinalpop.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. And as always, stay entertained.